Hello world and welcome back. I am Karhu, the Great Bear of the North, and this is Europa Universalis IV, featuring all of the DLC up to and including Mare Nostrum, and of course, MEIOU Taxes. Check that out. It's a beautiful mod. Now, my diplomat's term is up. However, I do have 100% Republican tradition, and I am a little behind in technology, and except for military technology, strangely enough, and ideas and things like that. So I think I'm going to actually keep him just for the one extra mana per month for each of the three administrative, diplomatic, and military powers. So I'm going to keep this, and I will gain administrative, diplomatic, or military power. I know I gained administrative, which was good. I was at minus 68, and I'm only at minus 18, but that's fine. And I like this guy. Everything's going well. Our overextension has dropped significantly from where it used to be. We're still below in administrative technology, which is bad. There are some fish, we will tax it. But we are getting back there. Now, aggressive expansion, 34, which means our truce with Norway has ended. So I said that that's what I had wanted to do, so I think that is what we are going to do. We're going to get where's my Finn army? Wow, my Finn army should go to Stockholm. They're actually going to be the ones attacking Westmanland. My Danish army, these guys, are going to get the Oscar von Scheideck, which is my best general at taking out forts. So you're going to move up there. I'm going to take these guys. I'm going to put them on this boat in Den Haag. And I'm going to get another set of troops in Stede, actually in Kiel. And then they're going to go up as well. So I want to take the rest of Norway that I don't have. Actually, how's Denmark? Can I claim Denmark? No. Denmark's going to take... Oh, I don't have a spy in Denmark anymore. Oh. I should probably be doing that. Oh well, I'll deal with Norway first, and then I'll take out Denmark. Yeah, I want to unify Norway because I'll be honest. I'll be perfectly honest. This whole Kola up here kind of bothers me. I want Kola to be stretching down this way. The border will look a little bit nicer. So, we're going to do it this way. You are getting on the boats. You are getting on the boats. And let us up my maintenance. Unfortunately, it's going to put me in the negatives, but you know what? I've got 3,400 gold. Ow, that was my wrist. I should be okay with everything. And it will also give me extra time for the Finn army to get over to Westmanland. Or to go over to Stockholm, rather, thence to Westmanland. Good. And one of my armies is going to go up here, going to go to Bergentos and move down this way. The other one's going to go to I could design and move in this way. So we're all almost right at the borders. I'm just going to give it one more month. So you go up there. You go right there. And then once all my fleets are in position, the second invasion of Norway will begin. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's not going to take very long. Ooh, can we do Sanctioned Commercial Monopoly? No, we still can't do that. That's okay. There's an excellent year. Another 74,000 manpower. I like that. 74,000 manpower? That is huge. That's like 4% of my total manpower just arriving out of nowhere. That's very nice. And these guys are going to be there in January 4th. Mexico Treasure Fleet has arrived. Actually, you know what? I probably don't even need to move my fleet up. And here I'll show you why. Because if I stay... Oh, well, you're going up anyways. So you're there. Okay. Now, because I was going to say that I could send one guy into Stavanger, one guy into... one army into here, and then the one army goes up this way, one army goes up this way. But we might as well do it this way. Diplomacy. Declare war. Take West Mainland. Boom. You. Transport to there. You. Transport to there. You, Akershus. You, Westmanland. Boom. And that's gonna be that fairly quickly. So I can't believe Savoy is Gotland, and only Gotland. Oh well. Smashed. Smashed. That's the entire Norwegian army. Gone. And I need 33,000 men. Okay, well these guys will take out Westmanland relatively quickly. Actually, how quickly will it be? 26 days. 26 days, and then we'll move them across. Good. Noble Legacy of Minden. I'll gain a claim on Keilenberg, which means I can totally invade Brunswick, because I have... Here, I've got claims on... I thought I had claims on Eisfeld. Do I not have claims on Eisfeld? Yeah, okay, Oh no, this is... Okay, that was them. I have claims on these 3 territories, so I can take that over fairly quickly. That should be good. I think that's where I'm going to be going in the near future. This and the take on Osnabrück and whatever. And Norway is offering peace. Nope. Bratsburg occupies Westmanland. That is done. Slide over as soon as these guys are in. We'll move down to Stavanger. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do this. There you go. You guys go down to Stavanger. Expedition successful. The Pomors and Tersami have reported back that the expedition has arrived despite some losses during the journey. Why didn't I get anybody there? I thought they arrived. I should be getting people there. Boo. I'm saddened by that. I spent administrative power on that. Oh well. Oh well, it is what it is. Good, I actually need more artillery. Bratsburg is now mine. So let's go to Tunsberg. There we go. And I'm disappointed that we're only... I mean, how many artillery do we need? We need 30 artillery for the full bonus. Husum gets peasants organizing, and Esser Quibian. But Ossenstolten, 27. We also have Stavanger. That's nice. So we're going to head up through there. And actually, these guys are no longer necessary. So you guys can go back to Denmark. Excellent. One of our colonies in Leyte has been... which is all the way out here, I believe. What's somewhere around here? Is now self-sustaining. Oh yeah, I also wanted this war. Diplomacy. Oops. This war. Take Ternate. Ternate. There we go. Do they have a fort here? I think they do. No, but it is their capital. It is their capital, so there's that. And who's Kutai? Oh good, I can invade them too. Actually, no, I can't. Because if it's a spice war, the only things I can take are the actual spice islands. So, there's that, unfortunately. But back to Norway. Minus 49, that's going to take a while. That's going to take a while. Gain 5 papal influence. Good, we're going to take that over, slide all of them up there. Actually don't need them anymore. So you guys, my Westfälische Armee, you can head down to Westphalia. There we go. Race to the purple, I have a new cardinal. That's good. Gotha. Good, 28%. That's not going to take very long. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Good. I'm happy with that. I mean, there's still Denmark being jerks right in the middle there. Do Estland and Denmark have the same... That's Denmark. And Estland... No, there's Lithuania. Oh, they're very similar flags. Denmark has hearts. There we go. And the line is a little bit different. The rampant line. God is clearing the land for us. Okay, that still makes me sad every time I hear that. Swedish separatists. 14.9. That's fine. Although, you know what? I could fix most of those just by building courthouses. So you know, let's start doing that. Let's build some courthouses. Oh. Well, let's get courthouses here. And one more. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. Ternatian War. Good. How is Ternate going? 56%. That's pretty slick. Zanzibar has a colony. Zanzibar. Really? Okay. Strong military leadership. Now, our recent wars have given rise to competent leaders, even from the peasant stock. We could prosper from their skills, or we could reject them as they, after all, are not noble. Accepting them may upset factions in our country, though. We will lose army tradition, because I don't want to lose stability. There we go. Let's make peace with them. Oh, I have no diplomats to send, that's why. Right-clicking wasn't doing anything. But good, I do have that. Peace offer from Norway. You know what, you guys slide in here. There's a Ghazi raid. But the Ghazi raid doesn't actually appear to be doing anything. They're not going anywhere. Let's see if I can take any of these places as well. But no, Norway, I'm not going to accept anything from you. Because I want all of your territory. There we go, -7 Reformed Church for Ham. Give him 5 ducats. Ducats? I don't know. It's been, what, 170 episodes or something like that, and I still have no idea how to pronounce that. That's fine. Rebel factions, do definitely want to keep an eye on that. Akershus, -7. My Ostindische Armee, good. You are going to land... You're going to take the south and then move north. Because why not? There's no real issue with that. Yeah, south and then move north. That seems fine. Akershus is still 7%. Oh, I lost some kernels. That's unfortunate. I like Oh, I want crispy chicken for dinner tonight. Okay, I actually want crispy chicken now. Ineffective missionary work. What? In Osnabrück? Do I have a missionary in Osnabrück? I do have a missionary in Osnabrück. News from the colonies. Maize will be produced in Yarakui. Where is Yarakui? I don't know, but maize. Maize is going to be produced there. Combination with natives in Elmina. There we go. Culture accepted. Mosul Franconian. We'll gain some money from that. Actually, we'll gain a lot of money from that. So let us continue with our building of churches in Africa. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. That'll make them a little bit happier. It'll make them less likely to rebel, which is good. Although most of my rebellions are pretty much taken care of. But, Indonesia, there we go. Actually, it's Brunei is where we're at now, but... there we go, let's slide you up there. Boom, Battle of Kutai. Wonderful. Actually, how much are we losing per turn? Only 42. There we go, Siege of Akershus is over. So that should be everything from Norway. Let's see what we can get from Norway. Sue for peace. That's going to cost me a lot of diplomacy. But... boom. Where's this? Oh, they have colonies in Norway. In Norway. They are Norway. They must have colonies in Iceland and whatever. But I'm just going to take your European borders. Boom. Nice. And now Skand is mine. We've lost the Casus Belli against Norway. That's okay. Let's core these places. I know that is, you know, I'm looking to get social contract, and that just really put me behind that a lot. But look. Köln. And I've got a little red dot in the middle of that. That's cool. So, I'm happy with this. Danish Armee, go back to Denmark. Finn Armee, go back to Finland. Nederland Armee, go back to the Nederland. Go back to the Netherlands. But you, Eerste Flotte, go back to Den Haag. There we go. And it appears 2 of my guys can't go anywhere because, yeah. Danish army, Finn army, you go where you're supposed to be going. And the Netherlands army, you, again, go back to Den Haag. Good. In Italy, still minus 40. I wonder if I can take Osnabrück. Diplomacy, I have no diplomats to send. Declare war. Oh, they're going to have Nuremberg and Bremen-Verden? Okay. What about these guys? They've got Bremen-Verden and Hamburg. Oh, and Hamburg's annoying. Okay, so I'm going to hold off on that for now, actually. Let's go back to the East Indies. Let's go back to the East Indies. Getting control over Akershus. That was quick, actually. That was really quick. Yeah. Still need some cores. And if you're wondering why coring costs so much more in this than in the base game, it's because development occurs naturally in all territories. In MEIOU and taxes. So everything will grow, regardless of whether or not you're playing tall or wide. Everything will grow. Pardon me, I seem to have a really weird case of the hiccups right now. There's always room for talented men. Always room for talented men. I'm never going to say no to that. I haven't so far, and I'm not going to start. Yeah, but good. I now have Norway. That's beautiful, actually. I like that. I mean, I'm pretty big, y'all. I'm pretty big. Kölner West Africa. Kölner Maghreb. Still looking to connect these. Kölner Philippines. Always room for talented men. What does that say? Kölner Sulawesi? I don't know. Let's just get this guy hurrying up. Wow, how many artillery do they need? Oh, they need 12. At least the siege modifier is 31 days. That's not bad. I had a siege modifier that was up like 90 days once. That was really stupidly high. Let's Lithuania, Hamburg, Pomerania, and Estland. Nope. I don't care what you want, Ternate. You are not making peace with me yet. Not today. Not today. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get some claims on some of these places. And it will be good. It will be good. But for now, we're just chilling. We're just, bringing our manpower back up. We're losing a little bit of monies. That needs to change. That needs to change. But you know what I can do? I know how to change that. Reduce fleet maintenance. Reduce army maintenance. There we go. I mean, really, they have 3,000 men against me, and I don't even know where these 3,000 men are. Right? I don't even know. Innocent the 13th is now the Pope. Islam is in decline. Lose 1 unrest in KR. I like that. Good, we're making money. We're making money. Our overextension is dangerously high. Looming disaster. Centralization efforts at 14.85. We need to get centralization level of 2 before we can get Constitutional Republic, which I definitely want. I definitely want the Constitutional Republic. It will fix a lot of things. I think it will fix a lot of things. I don't actually know, but I think it will, especially with like the unrest and the autonomy and things like that. Peace offer from Kutai. Actually, what will Kutai give me? Seeing as I have most of their... You'll become a protectorate. You'll give me 50% of the trade power, and I'll help them in their technological advancement. No. I can't actually take any of your territory. Oh, my spy in Hamburg has been discovered. Okay. So, okay, Ternate. You will give me Ternate, but that's all we can do. So maybe we'll go with Kutai first. Give me war reparations, and give me all your money. We'll do that. There's a new settlement. Our efforts to develop Dongola go on, but now some of the settlers have rejected our capital city and begun establishing a new settlement quite far from the original one. Now people flock to that second settlement, and we are left to split our efforts. More people means more taxes. Why not? Kutai has accepted our generous peace offer, so I'm going to send my guys back across to Dongala. And Ternate, let's take that over, give me all of your monies, and that's it. That's all we can do. That's fine. I'll accept that. And our truce with Haiti has ended. We stole some colonies from them. That's good. Ternate. Excellent. Oh, yeah, I know what I need to do. All of these territories. Bergenhus becomes Bergen. Stavanger stays Stavanger. Agdesiden is Arendelle? Arendelle is actually a place. Huh. Frozen, by the way. If you've never seen the movie, Frozen, it's good. It's very good. Tonsberg, and Akershus is Oslo. There we go. And one of these days, I will eventually get that claim. You know what? I know it's gonna take a while before I can get that claim on Denmark. Wait, that's fine. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's a great placement right there. I mean, that's really big placement. You see that, Turkish? My name's bigger than yours. In fact, I have the biggest name. I have the biggest name. I like that. I have the biggest. My name's bigger than yours. It's quite nice. But we are eventually expanding into Estland, and I want this. This is going to be my Mare Nostrum. The North Sea is going to be mine. Okay, Accra. Those are growing. Those are growing. That's fine. And we've got lots of monies. So let's go with some more churches. Actually, hold on. Town hall. Let's get some more monies out of these guys. Tax income, local tax modifier, plus 2.7. That's not bad. Oh, plus 6.4. I should have gone there first. Plus 6.4. Oh well. New Syndic in Leopoldia. There we go. That's nice. And then we'll eventually get all of these places. But that's a lot of little towns that are really close together. But yeah. This all is very good. And with that second conquest of Norway, I think I'm going to call that an episode. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please like, please subscribe, please comment, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. We have a colonist that we can send somewhere. Accra? No, you're good. Cebu. What about Essequibian? That's not Essequibian. There's Essequibian. We're going to send a guy to you, just to get that a little bit more connected. And I still have that Conquest Casus Belli against Hamburg, don't I? Yeah, I do. That's fun. That's fun. I mean, we're currently truced with them, so we can't do that. Mexican Treasure Fleet. Awesome. But yeah, I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please like, please subscribe, please comment, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. On behalf of everybody in the Cologne Republic, thank you very much for watching. Dankeschön. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time in Europa Universalis IV. Auf Wiedersehen.